Arkansas comes to town, the second meeting between these two rivals in the last 2.5 weeks. Phillips Jr., Trevin Brazil, the former Mizzou Tiger, who wins the opening tip. And here come the Hogs getting the start. DJ Wagner in place of Darius Acomb Jr. for the first time this year. An impressive win for Arkansas, protecting the home floor by 20 against Texas back on Wednesday night. Wagner gets it back, 10 to shoot. Long two, and he trades it. Dennis Gates, Martin Mitchell on senior day, second year here in Columbia, leading the charge once again inside, and it drops for Trent Pierce. I tried to make that graphic as simple as
that one was good.
could.
That was good, but they could be anywhere from 4th to 10th.
Yeah, loss and everything changes, and you mentioned a 10 seed would be devastating. The block and the save by Billy Richmond.
Is getting good offensive possessions. This is not a bad look, but the defense is there, and then frankly he has to on both sides of the ball. His offense has been much better.
Great look to Brazil, twisting, turning, and finishing.
An easy opportunity again. Like, you don't have to be Darius Acomb in your playmaking abilities.
Yeah, Acomb been playing on that bum ankle for several weeks.
And playing darn well too.
Played so well you couldn't really tell that there was an injury. Brazil and a chance for three.
Perimeter, particularly against the zone, he just...
Good start for the visitors, leading by 5. Phillips Jr. left wide open. A spin, that'll work.
I wish he was playing.
It's like a punch in the gut yesterday when Pete Thamel broke the news. Teal Barrett with a pass, and the reverse. What a finish!
Great highlights so we can watch it back. That was spectacular. You know, when Trevin Brazil has a big dunk, you say, just kick the ball out of bounds. Let's take a few looks at this. That's remarkable.
Richmond, saved by Pierce. He thought he was hammered on the dribble drive. Mitchell. And
it's like, thanks, dude. Who are you?
Yeah. I was like, hey, I called the game Wednesday. Okay. Mitchell with authority.
What I get excited about is the space they have. See, no one's there. Why? Everyone's spaced well. If you...
Ewan gets Burns and 7-5. Ewan somehow got it back, puts it in. A high first-round pick by the time it's all said and done. We'll see. Ewan. And the putback, Brazil. Lob Suey again. We saw it Wednesday and again here in Columbia.
You flow with the play. No one's there to keep Trevin Brazil. Clearly, they were not present.
Cal was standing right next to Darius Acomb Jr. there and giving him some instructions. Maybe asking him what he's seeing. Wagner. He's seeing DJ Wagner step into his big shoes and play very well. Second foul on Jaden Stone. He had a good memory. A little give and go. No look delivery. Thomas. The hesitation. And the three.
Criticizing football for a main shot. But look at this good ball movement. Then it gets kicked back out. Pump fake. The extra step is what I would avoid. But I think it's got to start with creating space. And a smaller liner, maybe Mitchell at more than 5. Give him room to do just that. He's going to physically dominate that matchup.
Barrett got a fingertip on it. The turnover.
It forced a reset, which limits your offense.
Robinson, mid-range.
That did.
Thomas, rejected, and I mean swatted by Sean Phillips Jr. Tapped out to Thomas by Brazil. Isaiah Sealy on the floor, and the lob to Richmond. He'll get some minutes today with Acomb out. Top of the key, 3.
Over top of the defender, then dig down on Phillips to provide help.
Wagner running the point. Wagner finishing at the rack.
Just no real commitment to slide over and take that away.
You could be a coach with that kind of knowledge.
No, you actually have to do things when you're a coach. I can just say it.
Front end of the 1-1 was missed. A putback on the offensive rebound. Pierce inside. He's been a coach today. Mitchell, coach that. One possession game at the half.
defensive end. They got aggressive, and then doing just this, allowing your best players to have room to work. Mark Mitchell has room to make a play.
Acuff Jr. on the bench trying to nurse that left ankle back to full strength before the SEC tournament in March Madness. And Brazil continues his hot shooting.
Now that shifts the defense out further. Going to open up the floor for Trevor Brazil.
Sean Phillips Jr. stripped by Wagner ahead to Richmond. Arkansas off and running in our second half. Arkansas won that one. Zoo trying to return the favor. Mitchell. Good start for his second half. He's got 16. He doesn't want to be offended for his teammate.
That is true. Like you are with me.
Correct. Pierce, and Ewan smacks it out of bounds.
Backside defender. The only place he could go at that point was up to the basket, which makes it an easy block.
T.O. Barrett outside to Pierce. What a pass!
Missouri, but when they woke up, they got good shots, good looks, shots to fall.
And John, you can feel this venue about ready to erupt. Barrett, he'll call that a pass. Lead down to one.
Offense, second chance opportunities. Mark Mitchell being what he is, just an absolute.
Tigers have not led in this game until now. That's one way to do it.
When Phillips gets out of the way, good things happen. Mark Mitchell draws two easy. Speak for yourself.
Barrett's out of bounds. I think I'm trying to bring some respectability courtside for a minute, please.
Sometimes a good possession, it's okay if you miss so long as you have a good possession.
Mitchell won't miss this time. Now over 1,000 points in his Mizzou career. Sometimes it's that easy.
Yeah, it really is.
Or that simple. Wow. As Thomas connects right over the top of 17.
But I will tell you this. There's one team that has to make tougher shots to stay in this game right now, and it's been Arkansas. They've
in the league. And Thomas able to tiptoe the sideline. Somehow stay in bounds. And pull the three.
Cruz is out there. That's a contest. That's just a good offensive player who can be. That's why every defender was on one side of the court. DJ Wagner was wide open.
Thomas, the heat check, and it's money. 5 for 5 from downtown.
We'll call it driver's side, passenger seat, not back seat. With Acuff being so good, so now it's his time to be the man.
Jaden Stone, that's a response. Wagner weaves his way to the rack. It's been a beast. Wagner, Richmond, the lob, and Malik Ewan smashes that one home.
That was really pretty, late on the rotation.
Head above the rim, looking down upon society. Good matchup here, Stone on Thomas. Thomas, lightning quick, gets the roll. He's got 23. Pace is bogged down. Barrett off the bounce. T.O. Barrett. Malik Ewan. The jam in traffic.
A pretty finish. That's just a big man doing work.
Here's Mitchell. Tough shot. Claimed against the rim. Phillips, fresh 20. Didn't need it. Tied at 69. Richmond. Swipe by Ewan. Puts it up and in with a bounce.
Wow, and Phillips got lost. Phillips didn't get a body where you have to trust that your running back's going to pick up the linebacker who's blitzing. Sean Phillips has to get engaged with Ewan when that.
Thomas, mid-range. There it is.
All the action. All the action.
Thomas with 27. The lob to Mitchell. And a chance for three.
It's always good when we don't have to say much after a make. The crowd does it for you. It's the type of game we're in. We could bring Bounders in for Arkansas.
Drained it. That matches his
On the clock, remember that.
Who wants to be the hero? Barrett, the clean catch. T.O. Barrett on the drive, the Euro. Couldn't get it to go, and it's overtime. Ewan has shown more confidence in the grown man's game in this second half, now in OT. Arkansas back in front. Trying to get that left ankle back to 100%. He'll get about a 9-day layoff for the SEC tournament. There is Trent Pierce. Tigers back in front. Here in Columbia, Missouri. Inside and Pringle. Wow. Well above the rim, got it to go. Wagner with a jump stop. Ewan for three. Big bucket from the big man.
Spacing the floor, getting the kick and draining the three. Took him out of rhythm.
Barrett the lob. Phillips the finish, and we are tied. Tigers back in front. Brazil's open for three. Buries it. Oh, net.
Oh, Mitchell got lost. He got lost, and he's tired. You don't have time to be tired with lobs.
Off the mark. Brazil. Saved by Barrett. Here we go. An opening for Mizzou. Barrett turns it over. Wagner comes away with it.
Other defenders to get into play. DJ Wagner almost just lost the ball. Oh my goodness. Did you see that? He spun it and almost lost it.
He missed the free throw. He's got one more.
Oh.
Hogs in the double bonus here.
Now, remember last possession, Arkansas almost came up with a rebound. Another opportunity.
Off to the right. Ewan with the rebound, and he was shoved out of bounds. Big free throw. Still a one-possession game. One more coming for Malik Ewan.
Just missed opportunities for Missouri here down the stretch.
That was his first make. Now his second two-possession game.
Quick.
Barrett the crossover against Seeley. He'll get the bucket. And a quick foul. It'll be back to the free throw line. Two free throws again.
I mean, you just think about how fragile.
So that student section. Clutch.
Now, if he missed, if I was Arkansas, I'd put a couple guys up on the line and tell them, don't foul, just be there. At this point, you make it, it's all but over.
Both teams out of timeouts. Ewan gets the roll. With a 4-point lead. Barrett, desperation heat. Off the mark, and that'll do it in overtime without Darius Acup Jr. The Hogs find a way, 88-80.